Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream of Zero Camp. Tonight, we have 75-point game, Armored Core versus Infernals. On the left side of the screen is our Armored Core player, Matt. On the right side of the screen, we have our Infernals player, Rob, both of which have been on stream before, so welcome back to them. We would like to say thanks to Enchanted Grounds, as always, for hosting us in our space to play. We really appreciate that. So we are always down here about 5 to 6 o'clock here on Wednesday evenings at Enchanted Grounds in Littleton. So as always, please feel free to come and join us. You are more than welcome to do so. Perhaps you'll get a chance to play on stream. So as my two players are miking up, table sides and who is going first. So if it's all right, I will actually ask whoever's going first to go ahead and explain what your deployment looks like and what models you are playing with.
All the time list. I've never played it yet before. The idea behind this is to have a strong alpha strike with all the magic that Agathon can do and not rely on his assassination run. So I really focused on how much magic I could do. So I've got 3 wretches. I've got Regna with a Forebodar because she's going to be casting her spells. The Hermit to power everyone. I've got 3 Sentinels and then another squad of 3 Sentinels with, what's his name?
It's
Orin Midwinter.
Gosh, I can't.
The upgrade one. And then I got Deviros. Only 1 squad of cultists here. And they're going to be really safe back here because I'm going to just use them to fuel Agathon. And then I've got 1 Tormentor and 1 Soul Stalker. The Soul Stalker is mostly there to gather souls so that on an assassination run, I've got some souls behind him. And again, everything trying to focus on casting magic and popping an early feat in order to try and get a good, strong alpha off. And then rely on the summoned demons to make them good.
Alrighty, I am playing Erusk. I call this Erusk Frontline. This is a list basically designed for high armor and attrition. Essentially, think medieval warfare without the archers. So I'm running 2 units of shock troopers, standard cannon fodder infantry for Man of Wars. I'm running a unit of Demo Corps. Demo Corps are your shatter and wreck things. Erusk, Erusk and a Tannis, along with the standard, basically we are layering buffs. That is the game plan here, and the ability to take an alpha via 4, 5, 6 tough checks and superior armor. And that's how we're trying to survive here. We also have a Dracoon over here. He's a bit overcosted, but we're giving him a test tonight. See what he can do. He's going to be a backline harasser and otherwise just annoyance. When he hits real hard. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I also have a pair of Cognics to speed up my Mana Wars. And along with a Tannis and Erusk, they have battle plans. Allow her to, like I said, to layer battle plan buffs. Erusk has a suite of buffs. And then just around the list, we have good old reliables. We have our Juggernaut for hard hitting and multiple attacks off for Kodiak.
all right. Hey, so Matt, just if you would not mind during the game, because you've got a giant blob of blackness on the table, which we're not going to put down or anything like that. Just if you wouldn't mind, let people know, like, hey, I am moving my shock troopers or I'm moving my Demo Corps, whatever it is. So that way we can know what's going on.
A big blob of redness.
You actually do, if you wouldn't mind doing the same.
See, it's not just me.
Mine's painted red.
It is painted. I hope it goes faster because of it, and that is definitely not a trademark joke out there. So,
All right, we good?
We're good.
So with Infernals, you always want to figure out before you even start the game, before you started the clock. We're not playing on clock today. Who's going to be your first sacrifice? Because if you waste time on the clock figuring that out, you're kind of behind the. So Nicaea is going to be my sacrificial pig for my first one. And what I'm trying to do is just gonna put a Desolator out there because he's got a lot of armor. So I just want to know where that's going to be.
And always, chat, if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. We are happy to talk with you.
Okay.
mostly.
Then we're going to go with Agathon. We're going to cast Tether for 2. Oh, wait, no. Before I do that, might as well give myself an extra. So he'll move 6. Actually, I'm going to do this.
Oh, actually,
Sideways.
have you both figured out what your command cards are? Because again, this is Mark IV, and we are still learning this
I've already
edition
got
as
my,
well.
my command cards.
I don't
I've
know.
got Breakthrough, Careful Reconnaissance, Hit and Run, Infiltration, and Power Swell.
Yeah, I'm writing Blessing of the Gods, Breakthrough, Careful Reconnaissance, Infiltration, and True Inspiration.
Alrighty, thank you.
And so he's going to Harmonious, Ag. Then Ag's going to go. I'm going to cast Tether for 2, which is now 1. That's an upkeep spell. My boy's going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As he ends his movement, that's going to cause 1 to move directly forward. With the tether, just gives me a little bit extra movement. It's 3 inches. Directly towards. Just gives me a little extra movement on that guy. Then I'm going to go ahead and summon a Desolator. I'm bringing a Desolator here because of his armor. It's only 3 for that.
He's big and spoopy.
He starts with 1 essence. And I think I'm just going to leave the rest on there. There's no real need to do anything else. We're going to run him. Wretches are 6, so we're going to run 11. We're going to stay out of the fire. You don't really have any shooting, but just in case you do something silly, because she gets to reload for free these days, she'll cast D-Cell for 3, and then she'll go ahead and run as well. And that's D-Cell. Go ahead and charge. Run him for 10, 4, 5, 6. Run these guys. I don't really have any far range shooting in that army, so I'm going to go ahead and just go out 11. And teleport up within 2 inches. Measure that out.
And so again, that's a unit of what exactly?
Was that?
Your guys there?
Those were
What's
sentinels. Those are
Thank
the.
you.
So those used to be the unit attachments,
Right.
and now they're their own unit of 3. And I have the Disco Sentinel as one of them. We'll run the Hermit forward because I don't need to generate today yet. We're gonna fly Regna's. It's movement 6. Yep. So 11. We're gonna fly Regna's. This is Regna's Forebodar.
Ragna's a digital forebode.
6,
A tiny little blob.
3, 1. Ah!
And
Teleport around.
up comes the other unit of sentinels.
This is the other unit of sentinels. I'm going to keep them out of the woods because you don't want to have to move them to miss the 2 inches of movement. So he'll go 12. Shook. go 11. That's one of Agathon's foreboders. We'll go another 11. We'll go another 11 for another one of Agathon's foreboders. We'll go 11. For my cultists. And over to you.
Sounds good. So I have a question
Oh,
for
wait,
you.
I got to move this one.
Yeah.
He's going to move.
Oh, he's repoing. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. He's not really a repo. He just gets to move backwards.
Okay.
Just wants to hide behind the cloud. That's all.
Okay, so that is a cloud. Okay, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Which solos do you have that are marked souls?
Marked.
Oh, so you have
Marked.
plenty of places you can pull. Okay.
I can only remember. I can only
We'll
summon
do one more. But you have
A lot.
Yeah, you have a lot of options, which is what I was checking on. Okay, so power-ups, we've already done that. Iris is going to go ahead and go. He is going to start handing out buffs. We will go ahead and put superiority here on the Juggy. We will put out Battle Lust on my Demo Core. And the question is, do we want to throw out Iron Flesh? We're probably going to be taking an alpha next turn. And the question is, how much can we actually disrupt that? It's not ranged, so I don't think Inhospitable Ground's going to do as much, or it is ranged. So Inhospitable Ground is not going to do much here. So we'll go ahead and put Iron Flesh on the Kodiak.
So do remember, Agathon has a spell called Censure, which is everything within 18 inches upkeep spells either expire or you pay D3 life to have them not expire.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
They cannot be transferred or minimized.
Okay,
Just
sounds
take
good.
D3.
Okay, in that particular case, we will go ahead and drop Battle Lust for right now. That's a spell, correct? Is that a spell or a bill?
It's a spell.
It's a spell. Okay. Well, we got to force you to. Well, we're gonna spend this stuff anyway. So.
And again, you can just drop it for free. You just
Yeah.
gotta spend it. You gotta spend it.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do it that way. Let's see here. Eris will go ahead and move his 6. He'll camp out behind the wall. Now, a question: can I cross the wall without having Pathfinder, or do we need to have Pathfinder across the wall?
Cannot charge across the wall.
But I can run.
You can run. You can walk.
Okay,
you can do
sounds
whatever.
good. I haven't seen. This is like the second time I've seen a wall. So, in order to keep him, we're going to move him a little bit off there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move the Juggernaut next. Juggernaut's just going to go ahead and run. He's going to run 11. So it gets him in the zone, loses his focus. We're going to go with Kodiak next. Kodiak is probably going to go ahead and run as well. And he's going to run right behind that house. So he is going to go ahead and run his 11, Heavy Boiler. You have a charge line to him. Yes, you do, but you're going to clip that house, so...
Do remember, well, so if you kill something, if you kill one of mine, he will get to move, actually, before, just let you know. And then if you do kill one of the troops, I'll get to cast a spell, which can do some movement shenanigans at times.
Absolutely. And then as part of his actions, I'm going to drop a D3 Cloud.
Oh, sorry, actually, this guy is the guy who has tether on him, by the way.
He's going to drop a D3 Cloud right on him.
Sounds awesome.
Yep. So his defense goes from melee 10 to 12. So
Just a regular 3-inch cloud, right?
just a regular 3-inch cloud.
Okay.
If you happen to be in it at the end of your turn, you take, or when I spread the cloud, you take damage.
Okay, yes.
It used to be 4-inch.
Yeah.
It did used to be an AoE 4, but
It used to be
cloud
AoE
effects
4.
are 3 inches now unless it's burning
No, well,
terrain. Speaking of which, we have some burning terrain on the table. That's right. That is all still a cloud effect. So
All right, so we're challenging, yada, yada, yada. We'll go ahead and do the Dracoon next. Dracoon is a speed 7, run 12.
that's right. Speed plus 5 because that hurt cap.
Meow.
Yeah.
So
But
the
he's got-
Dracoon has 3 attacks on chart, and he's also a weapon master with his with his main. It's not a lance; it's a
An
halberd.
Annihilator Blade. yeah.
Annihilator blade. It hits like a truck.
PAL 14 Weapmaster, if I recall. It's
Yes,
kinda
it hurts. It hurts a great deal, and he has 2 additional attacks on top of that, which is really nice. But he has to be within 1 to do those, while his Annihilator blade is range 2. So we'll go ahead and activate this unit. We will activate this Kovnik right here. He's in the middle of this mess. Don't worry, stuff is going to spread out a lot here. He's going to go ahead and Desperate Pace. These fine gentlemen. Ooh, Urus didn't actually battle plan anybody.
You can.
Yeah, I was going to figure out what I'm going to do here. I don't think there's really anything I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I would actually do with him for this. So just keep in mind, Urus has battle plans along with a Tannis. So I have to keep track of all that stuff. Now, a Tannis, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and move the Kovnik. He'll move his 4. Yep.
And Desperate Pace? Or something else?
Yeah, Desperate Pace has already been cast.
Oh.
I did it on the second unit of Shock Troopers. We're going to go ahead and do Unstoppable Fury.
Unstoppable Fury.
On the Shock Troopers. Shock Troopers will go ahead and run their 11. And they will get into formation. So I am not leapfrogging my Shock Troopers because they have Shield Wall. And Shield Wall gives them +2 armor as long as they are in base to base with another Shock Trooper.
Fair enough.
And they also have Sturdy, so they cannot be knocked down.
So Unstoppable Fury, what is that and when does it come from?
Unstoppable Fury is basically gives all your models Retaliatory Strike. Also something I forgot to do with yours.
Yes, that was a Taunus. That was the battle plan. Okay.
Yeah, that was a Taunus' battle plan. As part of Eros action, I will feat. Eros is under feat. I forgot to do that because I'm a dummy. And then we'll go ahead and Tannis will go ahead and move. Doing stuff a little out of order here. I do apologize. So they're going to hang out right behind Eros.
It's a friendly game.
Yeah, it's friendly.
Out of order is totally cool.
Yeah. All right, and then so we'll go ahead and with this set of Shock Troopers and their paired Kovnik, I guess we call that. Kovnik A is going to go ahead and do Shock Trooper Unit A and give them Desperate Pace.
Right, and for those of you following along at home, Arust's feat is friendly faction warriors get +2 to attack rolls and tough and cannot become knocked down, and they make toughs on 4, 5, or 6.
This is like
Good
literally
luck,
as soon as he said feet, I'm like, I got to reread that.
And we're gonna do some
Feats still very important.
Oh,
They help you.
I'm
move.
good. I got that taken care of. Screening's gonna be okay. We're going to be fine. Then the Kovnik will go ahead and move. He'll move his 4. Hide behind the wall. And then, so Atanas gives Tactician to my entire army within 10 inches. So I can cross models without an issue. So we'll go ahead, and these guys have Desperate Pace. They will go ahead and run. They're 11.
A much less big deal than it used to be with current unit movement rules. However, it is still helpful.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so them shock troopers moving up into a shield wall formation as they do.
Yep, this is Shock Trooper Unit A.
Shock Trooper Unit A. As in
And they are in a
apples.
diamond pattern, so they're always touching other shock troopers, at least 2 shock troopers. Well, 2 shock troopers.
They are buddy with each other.
Yeah, they are being very buddy. And then we'll go ahead and do the Demo Corps. Demo Corps will go ahead and. Now, do you have any sprays? He is your spray. Focus. All right, so then the Demo Corps will come up, and they'll run their 9.
Running through each other, teleporting through each other. It is just a giant pile of dudes in the center of the table right there. So just to clarify, this is a Mark III steamroller scenario, is it not? Or is this one of the new
No,
ones?
it's four.
This is one of the new ones. Okay.
Yeah.
And these guys do have battle lust on them. So that's what you have to deal with. We're on feet. We got superiority, iron flesh, and a whole bunch of buffs out. So we're good to go. Ursk is camping 7 or camping 1.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
And thus we move on to turn 2.
This goes away. I've got 5 essence. I am actually going to just cut for 4.
You're just not going to eat a dude?
No, not yet. So
I do think in Mark IV it is more impactful to remove a model from a unit than it used to be.
okay.
Between smaller,
She refills for free, so that was a big change from the new rules.
she just
that's nice.
sucks the souls out of thin air.
Yeah,
apparently.
she sucks the souls from a thing there. I'm going to drop that because I don't care about it. I'm going to measure what 18 looks like.
You're clipping basically everybody.
So who has upkeeps on them?
And these guys.
Ah! And I'm going to knock over a tree because that's what I
Does
do.
that require line of sight or is it just
Just a pulse.
Just a pulse. Okay.
Censure is pretty sweet.
But
Okay.
But battle plans and feet do not go away, correct?
Battle plans and feet do not go away. That is correct. Okay. So we're going to go to here. We're going to get within 3 inches. He's going to pop to right here, getting within 3 inches. He is going to pop to right there, getting within 3 inches. And he's just going to hang out behind, going right there. We're going to give myself 2 essence on him.
Okay, and you don't have to eat anything for that?
Nope. Nope, not for these guys.
Okay.
To fully load him. Next thing we're going to do is plan out a movement. I don't know if there's any way I can get both of them, or get all 3 of them.
They're supposed to be clumped up. Apologies.
Yeah, can you show? Yeah. Cool.
That is how they're supposed to be.
So that right there gives me those 2 and gets me him.
Okay.
And I'm within 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So he's going to go to here. First thing I'm going to do is take a spray shot at him.
Okay. Defense 12.
Defense 12. I'm going to eye of sight, so ignores concealment.
Yep, you're good.
Defense 10.
Defense 10.
I'm still going to boost because I absolutely positively have to hit that guy. Hey, I did.
Sweet.
It's POW 10. I'm going to boost the damage.
Okay. He is armor 22.
So he's down to armor 10. Or I'm sorry, down to armor 20.
Okay.
Because he's now minus 2 armor
Okay.
for being withered.
Okay.
It's not saying
So
that
dice
math
minus
doesn't
10.
check out.
Dice minus 10 is nothing. I will do my second shot. I'm going to just go straight down this line. That means I'm going to hit this guy and this guy.
Okay.
I'm not going to boost on either to hit.
Okay.
Defense 10, correct?
Yep, correct.
So I'm just going to need force.
Yep.
Hits the first guy, and second guy hits the second guy.
All right.
I'll boost on the. I'm going to boost on the.
So
First
this guy's
guy.
the officer.
I'll boost the damage on the first guy.
On the first guy. Okay. First guy.
So armor is what?
Armor is 20. Yeah, 20.
20, and then minus 2 down to 18.
Yep.
They got that's 20 with the shield wall and all that.
Yep.
Awesome. So down to 18, boosted. So dice minus 8. 11, so 3 points of
Okay.
damage to him. And to the second guy, dice minus 8, nothing.
The little
Okay.
symbol on Rob's dice is a 6, just for everyone at home.
Okay. So I've got him at
Congrats, you
-2.
did some damage. Well done.
As an FYI, if you clip these guys, they do have vengeance.
Which guys?
The demo queen.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to soak through that much.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you're not popping feet. You're safe that.
Oh, no, I'm popping feet.
Okay.
I'm just not going to kill that much.
Yeah. Yeah, your heavies are about on par with Man of Wars. Let me get one.
That looks good.
What's that guy's reach? 2 inches? 1 inch?
It's a 1.
Okay.
We'll have to see.
Yeah,
To be
no
really honest, I'll have to see. But
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay, so I've got him at -2. I need to probably get him to -4 to reasonably get him. But then I got to deal with freaking Man of War at their full. But I would like to pick up your dude.
Those watching at home, this is me learning infantry because I just play jacks, typically.
It do happen. It is fine.
So I'm only going to get to move 4 there because I touched the water.
Yep.
For some silly reason. I'm going to go ahead and give him Harmonious.
Okay. Harmonious is a free spell, or
-1.
-1. -1 to next spell, or -1 to all.
To a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, to a spell.
Yeah, you get everybody that map. You get everybody that has that.
I got to move up a smidge.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm going to move up to like right there.
Okay.
But the question is do I throw up? I think I do. So I'm going to move one of Agathon's guys up. Okay. And so let's go. Agathon's going to go next.
Okay.
We're going to move up to right here just to get all of his dudes within 18. We're going to use this to cast 1-point censure.
Okay.
Upkeep, right?
Yes.
Are you going to keep it up?
Yes.
D3 points of damage. 2 points of damage
Yep.
to your
Yep.
caster. Upkeep?
Upkeep. They do not have an upkeep.
Upkeep on them.
Yep, that will drop.
And upkeep on him.
That'll drop.
Sounds good. Okay. Then I'm going to spend 3 through him,
Yep.
through that arc node, to cast Curse of Shadows.
Okay.
Curse of Shadows. I am
And you
a.
do not need line of sight to an Arcanine, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't play much with Arcanine, so.
Yep. So wait. I spent 1. Spent 4, so I should have 5 left on me. 5. That's good. So I'm a 9. You're a 10. So anything buts. Hey, I did nothing. You are Cursed of Shadowed.
Okay.
So you are -4 armor now.
That puts him at 16.
Yeah.
Oh, that puts him at 18. Because Iron Flash. Because he was at a 22.
Can you have Iron Flesh on a jack?
Yes, you can.
That changed?
Did
Yep,
they change
it
it?
did change.
Rude. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Iron Flash can go on jacks now.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and pop feet.
Okay.
And let's drop a
Yep. target faction model unit gains +2 arm and blast resist. Now, goofy rules question. Technically, if this is one of those weird questions I've been thinking about. If you miss with an AoE attack and just take the blast damage, does the armor kick in for blast resist at that point?
What do you mean?
I would think so
because it's technically blast damage.
Yeah.
So like you have a POW 14 8 AoE
That's how I
weapon,
read it.
and the 8 is the secondary blast damage. That would mean that is technically blast damage. Therefore, Iron Flesh gives +4 blast resist, or +4 armor against blast.
Oh no, absolutely, that's the case.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to do a Hellfire.
Okay.
My feet's up.
Okay.
That's a hit. Drop the 2.
Well, so resistance blast isn't +4 armor anymore. It is a die off the blast damage.
It is +4 on Iron Flesh.
I'm going to boost the damage. POW 14, armor 18 right now because you're 22 down -4.
I am 18, yes.
So dice -4, 4 dice dropping the lowest. Dropping the lowest.
Oof.
Dice -4, it'd be 12 points
Ugh.
to the 6.
Ow.
Yeah, so to take a quick step back, yes, Iron Flesh, you're going to get blast resistance. Sorry, resistance blast, which now, though, instead of being +4 armor against blast damage, is just a die off of the blast damage. So instead of rolling 2 dice base, it's 1 die base for blast
That's
damage.
arguably better.
I'm going
and
to...
you are still getting +2 armor against that. So your arm 19 jack is a 21 against blast damage when it's -1 die damage.
No, okay, that's honestly, I think that's better.
I'm going to Power Swell
Okay.
to give my caster 1 more.
Hey, Waylon, welcome.
And
Thanks
then
for
I'm going to
joining us
spend
here
2.
this evening.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast through him Influence on the first guy that I'd already just hit.
Okay.
You were hit.
Yeah, really hard.
You turn around, and I'm going to have you hit the dude right behind you.
Okay, sounds good.
What's his mat?
His mat is 7 or 8. Let me double check that. You're going to hit him, just not 3s.
I did not roll 3s.
Okay.
What's the armor?
Armor is 20.
And then -2 down to 18. And then what's his
POW 14.
POW 14? So
Did you have to choose his weakest weapon or
I
his...
get to pick.
Okay, get a pick. Okay. So you're going to go into the officer. Yeah, it was a mat 7, POW 14.
POW 14, weapon master or just straight?
Just straight.
POW 14, and the officer, you're 18, so dice -4. The officer takes nothing.
Okay.
All right. That was fun and exciting.
So, Waylon, feel free to ask questions, interact with us. I promise that while our 2 gentlemen are playing, I can convey anything that you'd like to say to them, up to and including insulting them. We have not above doing base things like that on stream.
Anything for entertainment.
Exactly. I have debased myself for less.
But we don't talk about that.
Although, now that I'm thinking about it, is it really debasing
How many more
myself if I
boxes
have no
does that guy
power?
have?
16, 18. Did 12, he has 34. So 34, 12,
22.
22. I can math.
It happens to the best of us.
You have not knocked out a system.
Yeah.
Vodka, depression, and love of the motherland. That is the K-Door way.
Well, and now gasoline, apparently.
Saw that. It's great.
K-Door, now powered by gasoline.
Well, I mean, K-Door's doing pretty well for itself. Everybody's got nuclear reactors, arcane power, gas, and we're still wrecking things.
Gasoline.
We're running on T-Rex.
That's right. And the hopes and dreams of orphans, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. A lot of K-Door orphans.
A lot of them.
There's a reason why there was a Stalingrad list.
I still think there is.
Well,
once all the Winter Corps stuff comes out,
yeah,
we're getting
it's
Stalingrad 2.0. And I
Oh,
think,
yeah. We have Iris 3 basically coming out.
I'm
so.
pretty sure as a student of history, I'm just going to call Stalingrad 2.0 the death of Paulus, and we're going to call it good. For you non-history folk at home, that is the German field marshal that surrendered after Stalingrad. Hooray, history, it's fun. He surrendered on his birthday.
Nope.
Hey, Any of the Gates is still one of my favorite movies.
It is better than
Historical
it has
accuracy aside.
any right to be.
I know, it's a very good movie. I'm not sure about the historical accuracy. You would know. But the feel was really nice. Also, it's got Ron Perlman.
So it does, and Ed Harris. It's got quite a few people in it, actually. On an entirely off-topic tangent here, aside from the individual events, which are questionable, they could have potentially happened. The movie actually does a pretty good job of sticking to a lot of the historicalness of the Battle of Stalingrad itself. The whole when the man in front of you dies, pick up his rifle thing, it's been hotly contested, but everything else is pretty good.
I mean, from a historical perspective, it's better than, like, I enjoyed the director's cut of Kingdom of Heaven, but
so good.
But the historical accuracy is awful.
And without getting too much into it, because I'm sure there are video essays out there about the historical accuracy of those movies.
Oh yeah, History Buffs. The History Buffs channel did a show on it.
DeBrander, welcome again. For anyone, not just our new timers though.
Okay.
There might be a mic
So he's
issue.
gonna
I'll
activate-
turn up the
He's going to move through this little
volume
thing
a
here.
little
Pocket.
bit. I hope
Right
this
there.
is better.
I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell at him.
Okay.
I'm a 6. You're a 10.
Yep.
I hit. You were actually a 12. I still hit.
Yeah.
It is POW 13.
Versus 18.
So dice minus 5. Nope, POW 12. Dice minus 6.
Okay. I wish you luck, sir.
Drop
Yeah,
close.
DeBrander,
2
thank you
points.
very much.
To the-
If this
to the
is
1.
any better, please let us know.
And
If
then I'm
not,
going
I
to
can
play
continue fiddling with
my
it.
hit and run card to repo 3.
And it is all
get
good. We
myself
do appreciate the feedback.
of the way.
We are not professionals for sure, and we are still
Okay.
learning the ropes to
Let's see if
stream.
that was enough. We'll go ahead and declare charge
Okay.
with
Big
this
beef.
unit at him.
Okay. Clearing the way for Beefy.
Okay. Well, if you're hearing our players, that's the important part. So
Multiple units.
That. And then I want to see
muffled. Okay.
if that's going to block this.
I may
charge
just
or
not be
anything.
close enough to the mic. That's also entirely a possibility.
I can hold that.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Yep, so he's going to have to go here because I got to get this guy.
Yep.
All right. Here we'll go
Bunk.
there and there. Should both would be within 2.
Yep.
They are.
Yep.
Cool.
There you
So
go. Roar!
those 3 guys charge.
Okay.
We'll start with this guy over here.
Yep.
Okay. Still
You're a
feeling,
10.
Honestly, like, just don't roll double ones.
still
Like,
feeling
what's
the
their math?
settings.
6
but
to an 8. So I
Okay,
am a
you
game.
need 4. 6 to an 8. Yeah, just don't roll double ones.
Roll those. Hey, I hit.
Hits.
POW 15. Armor 18.
Yeah, dice minus 3.
Dice minus 3. An awesome 4 points of damage
To the
to the 2.
2, 3, 4. Left arm out.
We'll do the second one. Hits. Dice minus 3. Another 4 points
that
of
doesn't
damage
look much
to
better.
the 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And the last one is a hit.
Movement's out.
Still hit.
Cox. Yeah, roll it. That's better.
Not much. 8. Dice minus 3 is 5 points to the 1.
Still up.
Stop-
Cortex is up. Right
Stop
arm's up.
Andrewing it up, Rob.
That was a nice Andrew move. Well, I mean, I got a
Right.
heavy coming, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Now, you didn't roll like 7 on 5 dice, so.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and charge with this guy. I have that range.
Yes, you do.
I just need-
Hopefully the sound is now better. Thank you.
I really love your paint job, by the way.
Thanks. I'm a 7 to a 10, so 3s to hit. Hits.
Oh, yeah.
POW 17 on the charge
Excellent.
attack.
Okay, dice minus 1.
Dice minus 1.
Oh, yeah, he's blowing up. You done.
Dice minus 1 is 8 points
8 points.
to the 6.
Yep, he's dead.
Ooh,
He's
okay.
dead. Cloud, we'll leave the cloud there because it exists without him, but it goes away at the top of my turn.
Sounds good.
Poor Kodiak! Ah!
What's the range of her spell? He's going to pulse to give one here and one there and one here.
Now, can you overload their essence?
Yep.
Okay, so you can go over like their essence value?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now she's going to go.
Yeah, just for people who don't know, Infernals, they retain their essence on their war beasts every turn.
That's right. So much retention. Yeah, baby.
They're not war beasts. Horrors.
They're
You're
horrors.
correct.
That's right. It is a horror movie on the Rob side of the table.
Okay, so we'll go there.
Yep.
She's going to activate. She's going to cast Hellfire
Okay.
at the first guy.
Okay.
I'm a 6. You're a 10. That's a hit.
Yep.
POW 14. He's an 18.
Yep.
So dice minus 4.
Yep. On 3 dice.
I'm going to go ahead and boost.
Yep. Probably a good idea.
So 4 dice, dropping the lowest.
We get to the right shock trooper unit.
That's pretty good. Dice minus 4
Okay, oof.
is 10 points.
10 points to Model B. That requires a 4-5-6 tough
No
check.
tough check.
No tough check.
That is health. Let me double check.
Yeah. Does that have grievance
No
on it?
tough rolls.
No tough rolls. Boonk.
She's going to spend 2 to now cast Influence. She'll do it on that guy.
Okay.
Need to hit him. Hey, I hit him.
Yeah.
He will swing at the leader in the back.
Okay.
7 hits.
Yep.
POW 14, armor 18.
Yep. Dice minus 4.
This one is 4. Hey, I did points to him. 3 points this time.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Well, that was fun and exciting for the whole family.
Much excitement. Very well. We have another one of our locals, Scott, joining us, and you could hear him open up his biscotti at like ASMR volume right over there. Should we just start doing Warmachine ASMR? And now Rob moves his unit of Infernals across the table. He makes an attack roll.
I'm going to get within 8 inches of that
We'll
bad
have
guy.
model building ASMR as well.
He's going to go ahead and cast Fly's Kiss.
Okay.
I'm a 6. You're 10. Dropping the
Yeah.
lowest is a hit. Is POW 12. Your arm 18. So dice minus 6.
Yep.
Dropping the lowest, 3 points.
3
That's it.
points on this guy.
No, the back guy. The guy
Okay.
I've been trying to
Yeah. 3 points.
weather away.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Okay.
2 boxes left on him.
So let's try and kill some dudes.
That's it. We're going to have to start a series of Warmachine ASMR videos. Just
So
5 to
he's
10
going to
minutes of
declare
the
a
soothing
charge.
sounds of
Okay.
War
He
Machine.
will charge to right there.
They have retaliatory strike.
I'm going to try and kill him as a man.
Okay.
We'll see. Let's go
That's
ahead
right, 10 minutes
So-
of dice clacking.
here.
Resin dice, metallic dice.
Here.
Except
Iron
we can
Flesh
get
is
really
gone.
specific.
Yeah, Iron
like
Flesh is gone
aluminum
because he is
dice.
super dead.
I've got a nice set of hollow dice from a friend who would plug if she was ever watching this channel.
Okay. So let's start with the center guy on that guy.
Yep.
I'm a 6 up to an 8.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Yep.
I am a 13 up to a 15. You're an 18 on that guy.
Correct.
So dice minus 3.
Yeah.
That is dice minus 3 is 9.
Okay. So
he
he takes
gets
his
a tough check.
tough check. If he makes it, he gets smacked back.
Yep.
He does not make it.
I get to cast a spell.
Oh boy.
going to be one of those games.
I am within one of my feet.
Wait, did you retaliatory strike after you died?
No,
good,
He toughed, but he's steady and sturdy.
Yes, because it's not a ridiculous set of rules, but yes. To be fair, it is a feat in this case. It is less obnoxious than just all the time tough no knockdown. Trolls.
They have lost the ability to not be knocked down. So,
I thought your feat said you could not be knocked down.
oh, you are correct. Apologies.
Yes.
The shield wall bonus for that.
He
Correct,
just didn't
correct.
get that. I'm gonna go ahead and try and these guys don't have
Retaliatory.
vengeance or anything like that.
No, no.
Yeah, so I'm
These
gonna go ahead,
guys do.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and hit him with a hex bolt.
Okay.
I'm a magic of 6. I am in my feet. Hey, I hit. Yep, with a 10.
Oh yeah, you can
Because
see it. Okay.
defense
And
Kador.
I am a POW 13, but you're everything.
20.
So you're 20. So dice minus 7, dropping the lowest. Dropping the lowest. Take 1 point on him, sir.
I will take my 1 point.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go him on him right now.
Okay. He is a 16 armor.
Yeah, he's a lot lower now. I'm going to have to hit first.
Yep.
So I need to roll that mighty not 2s. I did not.
Yep.
Hooray.
I am POW 15 because I still got game going.
Yep.
So dice minus 1.
Dice minus 1.
That would be 7 points of damage to him.
Sweet, he's still up. And which one was it to?
This one.
Okay. That's model A. He is still up and he gets a swing.
Yep.
Rude.
What is
Retaliatory
your
strike
defense?
Defense of 12, sir.
I need 5s. That's a 5.
Would you mind rolling in the?
Oh, sorry.
Arm
No, no,
15.
It was a 5. I saw.
He's
But just
dead.
for our
Yeah.
folks at home.
I will say, because he dies, I gain a soul token there.
Okay.
Soul
And then
tokens.
I think I get to cast a spell. Let me check something real quick.
If he dies.
Agathon is stupid like that. It's
I am-
entirely possible.
Within 12. I was within 12 of the model. So Agathon will get to cast a spell. I am going to
Cast a spell for free.
cast a spell for free. I'm going to cycle a Dark Shroud over there.
Okay.
That is extra rude.
I hit, so
Yep.
I just, or not Dark Shroud, whatever, Curse of Shadows. There you
Curse
go.
of Shadows.
That is a
I
little
cycled
different,
a
but still
Curse of
sucky.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And does that do any damage?
nope.
Okay.
Nah.
And it is lower defense, or what does it do?
Minus 2 armor to those guys.
Okay, so it is actually Dark Shroud. Okay.
Also, now models can move through you.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
move through. No free, but you couldn't free strike.
You couldn't
anyway.
free strike anyway.
Okay, so now we'll go ahead and do my boy on you.
Yep.
He's
got 1 box left.
yeah. I'm hoping I can kill him. He's not as good as the other guys though. So,
Yeah.
So,
Well, if he toughs, he's gonna smack you back.
actually no. He already retaliatory striked.
Ah, you're correct.
Don't get it twice. That's part of the reason why he didn't go first.
Okay.
I am a mat of 6 up to an 8, so anything but 1s again.
Okay.
Hey, I hit. He is only a POW of 13 though. Yep, POW 13. So you were a 16.
I am a 16 armor.
So dice minus 3. You do get a tough check though.
Yep. He toughs.
Roll in the tray.
Sorry. I keep forgetting.
It's right there.
I'm aware.
It's on the camera, so
I-
people at home can see what your dice rolls is.
Okay.
They actually can't see them.
He's
right
going to
there.
charge him.
I will fix that.
That's a hit.
Thank you.
And he is a 16 versus a 15. So dice off 1.
I think we'd be able to raise your red dice still.
So he will take a 12. So he's
Okay, so we got a tough check for him.
Yep.
He toughs and he
Well-
smacks you.
Look at that.
he is an armor of
gotta
or
hit him
defense
first.
of 12,
12. I need a 5. That's 5.
and he's dead.
Super
And
dead.
I will gain another soul. I'm using.
You running out of souls there?
I just don't really have soul tokens.
Maybe you should have been a Crix player. You would have had all the soul tokens.
Okay.
Crix kind of does not exist anymore.
It exists in our hearts.
Crix doesn't have hearts to exist.
No, they just pull them out and use them for necro.
Cast them into the fire. I've been watching a lot of the Lord of the Rings lately. I am not sorry.
Okay. So he is just going to fly.
Okay. He's just walking, no charge.
Just walk into a charge.
Okay.
To right there.
Okay. So these guys are an 18 right now, correct?
They're armor -2. So
Armor -2, so an 18.
yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and take the head attack at the first guy.
Okay.
I'm a 6, you're a 10, so I need an 8, or I need 4. That's a hit.
Yep.
POW 15.
Are you going into this guy?
The center guy, yes, the only
Okay.
guy. POW 15.
Where's an 18?
Dice -3.
You're likely going to do damage, but
No, the question is do I try and kill you or just suck up a strike? I'm going to go ahead and try and kill you.
yeah, he doesn't have retaliatory strike.
Oh, they doesn't?
They do not.
Oh, they don't?
No, it's a battle order off of a off of a Taunus.
I'm sorry, thank
It's
you.
okay.
Then
It
I'm
was-
going to just go ahead and take my dice -3.
Yep,
It
sounds
was
good.
just the shock troopers in shock trooper unit B. The ones
6 points of damage to him.
closer
6 points of
my
damage to
side,
Model B.
My side being over here.
I will now hit with the tail.
Yep.
Need a 4. Hits. This is POW 13, dice -5.
Yep.
Dice -5. And he's got 2 boxes left on him, so odds kill him. Let's try and roll odds.
Don't Andrew it up.
Andrew!
Oh!
I will buy a head attack.
You know what? We're
Need a
gonna
4.
we have to figure out
Hits,
how to
yep.
add a widget for the
This is
bad
POW
die
15,
roll counter
armor
for the
18.
games. That'd be
So
great.
dice -3, right? Dice -3. Dice -3. I did not Andrew that up. He does get a tough check.
Whee! Tough check. Not tough.
I gain a corpse, or I gain a soul on Agathon for that one.
Bonk.
Yeah, for those of you at home, we are at 43 subscribers. We are looking to get the push to 50. And after 50, I think we're going to have to start adding some of the fun stuff on the Twitch channel.
I'm going to buy a bite attack on that guy.
You are
The-
within
the fun
body attack
alerts,
2
inches.
the,
Okay.
Need a 4.
sorry, followers. We're
Hits.
43 followers,
Barely.
'cause I can
And I'll
remember
boost the
nomenclature.
damage.
Okay. He is an 18 still.
18, so I'll be dice -3.
Yep.
That is
Oh,
tough check, though.
yikes.
Jeez. Okay. Let's see. Got there. And he's
What a
up.
jerk.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, it's better than I did the last time I played this played Nearest List.
A bad dice counter could be fun. What do y'all think? All of my chat viewers.
If he's out of range, he can still contest. Okay.
Yep.
I see what you're doing.
Is he a Pathfinder? He is not. Go there. Range 8. I'll go ahead and try and cast Fly's Kiss.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Yep.
POW 12, your armor 18 with that, so dice -6. Drop the lowest, takes 1 point.
Which guy?
Green guy.
Green guy. Green guy takes 1.
Green guy says what?
Green guy says what? Best, sir, is the best I got.
Okay. So we are down feet.
We are now at the top of 3. Did anyone score?
top of 2. That was top 2.
That was
This-
top of 2. It's now bottom of 2.
I got everything mixed up. All right. The bottom of 2. Never mind. No one has scored it yet.
No one can score yet, sir.
Now he has forced me into a decision here. Do I want to charge and kill this guy, which I probably will, and still contest and not gain any points, or do I force the matter elsewhere? So I have to make that decision.
So just to let you know, if you kill any of, well, it's basically any one of these 3 guys, plus anyone back over here, I'll get to cast another spell.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably going to pick up your Desolator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's going down.
As you do.
Let's see here. So I can land him here. And then, yeah, I can attack you over the flag. So I can probably get all my dudes in there without needing to use my Unstoppable card. Let's see, their charge is 7.
We got to get a soundboard together. We've got to get a bad luck dice counter together.
There.
So that way all the fun stuff can
So
happen.
I
So
can
that way,
start
anytime we
here,
own
going
Wilson, we're
out
just
that
like,
way, and I'll be able to clobber everything.
wow.
I can do special orders.
Because we know that's
giving
why you're all here,
them
viewers.
info and retaliatory strike. So I can get them back into cohesion. Okay.
So just to let you know, these 2 guys, I can make you or me reroll if you're within 8 inches of him.
Yep. So we're gonna pick up them first. If we're within 8 inches of this guy. Okay. Is it the model or the model I'm attacking? Because that is going to be very critical.
Pretty sure it's the model. And actually, I'm sorry. Control range, 10 inches now. Sorry.
Okay. 10 inches. Okay. So
We're
we're gonna,
within. The model that's rolling the dice is within 10 inches of him.
okay. We are going to go ahead and pick him up first. Do the smart thing, because I have about 1 million attacks. So we will go to movement. Do you have any like defensive strike or any other shenanigans around here?
So if you kill one of the trooper models, he'll be angry, so he gets righteous vengeance.
Okay.
And then if you kill again one of these models, I get to cast a spell.
Okay. So
Those 5 are out of reach of his little ability.
So what? So righteous vengeance is just free attacks, or
Righteous vengeance is at the beginning of my maintenance phase. I move 3 inches and
make
get
an attack.
get a melee attack.
okay. All right. We'll just go ahead and start here with these fine gentlemen. We will move. This guy's a 2-inch reach, right?
2-inch reach.
Okay. So we will position.
We'll move 1 model.
Yeah.
Remember, we move 1 model,
We'll
and the
move.
other one teleports within 2
We'll
inches.
move here, and then we will scooch here.
Sounds awesome.
Okay. So he's within 2. Is he within 1? No. Okay. So that's fine. Sorry, keep scooting. Okay. We're gonna start with this fine gentleman here. He's got 2 attacks that he can make on that duder guy.
Defense 13.
All right. Defense 13. I need 5s.
Which what?
Sorry, I
Which
need 6s. Yeah, I need 6s.
With the axe?
With the axe.
Sounds good.
I need 6s. Do not get there. I'll go in with the shield.
Does the shield bash?
Yeah.
Not the gun.
Yes. With the other guy, with the officer, they have 3 attacks.
Boot up.
In melee. All right, need 6 again. Get there.
You get to roll that again.
Which would be the case if your officer wasn't dead.
Got there.
Sounds good.
Damage is a POW on the shield. Any shock trooper will work. POW on the shield is 11.
Armored 12.
Armor 12.
5
so-
boxes.
5 boxes. Okay. It's going to be 3 points of damage.
I will take the 3, sir.
Okay. And that's his turn, and then we'll go this guy into him.
Sounds good.
Second verse same as first. 9. I need 6s. Gets there.
1 sec. So he only has 1 attack at this range, right?
He has 2 attacks, but he can send the shield to this guy.
I'm going to actually end that. I'm
You're
gonna
forcing me
let
to
that
reroll.
hit.
You're gonna let that hit.
Yep.
Okay. So it's POW 14.
Armor of 12.
You want to
so
take up?
he just dies, and then I will self-sack.
Okay. So he has take up.
He dies. It's better than it's self-sack, so I actually get a soul for that.
Okay. In that particular case, all right, those guys are in I can technically shoot him. No, I don't have dual attack.
Oh, they don't have dual attack?
Then no, the officer gives them dual attack.
Oh, that's how I.
Yeah.
Good thing I killed that officer.
Yep. We're check Kovnik. See what Kovnik can do. I'm pretty sure I can get there. We check Kovnik. Make sure 7 inches. We're good. Kovnik's just going to go ahead and...
Can't charge.
Yeah, I can.
Unless you can see through your
Tactician.
models. Got it. Sounds awesome.
Yep. He does not have dual attack, but he does have pistol on his. So I'm gonna get 2 attacks on you at the very least. So he's gonna charge.
No. Defense 13, sir.
Defense 13. First attack with the big old axe. Defense 13. I miss.
Andrewing it up.
Shield attack.
Christ, guys, stop not even playing.
8, so I need a 5. That's 5.
Reroll it.
That's a 5. That's a 6, technically. And I'm at 8. And it's POW 11.
Armor of 12. He literally can't fix it.
Hooray! And for giggles, I can still use a star action, correct?
Oh, this is gone.
Okay.
From the guy who just attacked or someone else?
From the guy who just attacked.
Negatory.
Okay. All right. All right. So we are within range here. We are going to charge with the Dragoon.
Hey!
And he's going to be within 1.
Go on, big boy.
Okay, so I haven't played with Cav. It is 3 dice on attack.
It sure is on the charge attack.
On the charge attack.
Because it matters because you have more than one initial.
Yeah. I have lots of initials.
Well, you have 2. Because I don't believe he has dual attack. But it doesn't matter because he's a POW 14. He does have dual attack.
He does? Shield cannon has pistol, but it doesn't have dual attack.
Under his stat bar, he has the cross sword axe.
Oh, you are correct, sir.
That
I
is
apologize. Thank you.
hilarious.
He needed it.
Yeah, he absolutely needed it.
No, I don't disagree, but he's going to hit you with a POW 14 Weapon Master on the charge, and then he's going to hit you with a POW 14. And then he's going to hit you with a POW 12 or 10, I think, on the shield.
11.
POW 11's not awful.
Sounds good, man.
Okay, so...
Defense 11, sir.
Uh,
That's an awesome tormentor. There's no such thing as the
Yes.
rear.
all right, so charge attack, 4 dice.
Arm 19.
Delicious. Dice off 5 on
Dice off
4
5.
dice.
Dice off 5 on 4 dice. So he takes
10.
10.
9.
And it takes 9 to the 1.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Horrors do not have a location to roll.
All right, Annihilator Blade number 2. Not double ones,
Brander, I
I think.
apologize. I missed it, but yes, the officer
Not double
does in fact
ones.
give dual attack to shock troopers.
It's dice minus 5, so that's going to be 7.
So he gets 2 of those attacks?
Yeah.
No, just one POW 14 Annihilator Blade. The other one is like a normal POW 14 shield gun.
Yeah, that's just the gun, so there was 1 less die.
So re-roll that.
Yeah,
1, 2,
I will
3,
re-roll
4,
that.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, my apologies.
Cool. 2 dice.
2 dice.
Roll 6.
6 points.
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
Okay. And then shield for giggles.
You're not just going to shield the
Yeah, I'm just going to try
other
to
guy
shield him
question.
down. It hits. It's POW 11.
Dice minus 8.
Dice minus 8.
That's no
Nothing.
damage.
I'm angry.
Still nothing. He is very angry.
Oh, he's angry actually from me killing those guys.
And remember, you have reposition because screw
Yep.
free strikes. That doesn't happen.
Yep, so we will go ahead and repo. We will repo 3.
Into the fire? Into the fire. Into the fire. Do it. You coward.
You're going to repo 3 to right there. So you have to charge for your own guys, or you have to move them. And I'm still contesting, so that's good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and activate Irisk next.
Should work on my golf commentator.
Oh,
For
good.
Warmachine.
Yeah, activate Irisk next. He will cast Battle Lust for 2 on these fine gentlemen. Let's see here.
And we see that he has a nice, easy
He is
charge.
not close enough.
Let's see if he can
I
make it.
will cast another 2 for superiority. On this fine gentleman. I'd rather get the points right now. And then for his battle orders, they will get Repo 3 off of special orders. The
Just
Covenant
doing
will
things.
not go yet because their charge is 7. They can get there anyway. Tannis will go ahead and go next. Tannis will give them, where is that? Unstoppable Fury. And then they will go ahead and charge. Get that guy out of the way. First guy. Oh, Tannis needs to move. So these guys will go right here. We got that guy. We got here. He is within 2. We got right here. And we got right here. And he is within 2. So, as part of that, I'm going to go ahead and mini feat.
Sounds good.
Gives them Sanguine Bond. They have Retaliatory Strike, all that fun stuff. We're going to have a grand old time. We will attack with this fine gentleman first. What is your defense?
11.
11. I am a mat 8, I believe. I'm at 7, so I need force. Oh.
Way to Andrew that up.
Yep. We'll do this guy next. Hits. On charge.
Arm 19.
Arm 19. I am a POW 16. On charge. What was your armor again?
19.
19, so minus 3, so take 4 to the 3.
Got it.
This fine gentleman, I want him to get doubles here. Oh my God, what is happening?
Or just miss.
I apparently cursed your dice.
Apparently. And then we'll go ahead and do Dragos. He's in an 8.
With 2 hammers.
Dragos is an 8. That hits.
19. Dice minus 3 again.
Dice minus 3, take 8 to the 5. Oh, sorry, just take 8.
No location on the horse.
He gets one more attack.
Swing away.
Swing by the swing.
Hits.
Is it still brutal charge? Or
No. No, he just gets 2 dice on this one.
what's the POW?
POW 16.
Still 16? Got it.
So it takes 4 to the 4.
Just 4.
Just 4. Well, that was decidedly awful.
2 misses there. Should have killed him.
Yeah, should have killed him. I will go ahead and do some repo shenanigans. You're still mini-feated. So his max range is right there. He'll move 3. He'll move 3. He will move 3. And then he will move 3. That's the best I can do. All right, that was utterly disappointing. We will go ahead and...
Do you mean these guys to be tucked in all 3 or... Oh, no, because these guys are together. He's not in shield block.
He is a Kovnik.
He's a copy.
He is a Kovnik. We will go ahead and have this fine gentleman charge. And these guys have to move 3 in order to get the charge bonus.
Nope.
Correct? Okay.
You just teleport them wherever.
Okay.
One of them was. So he doesn't get to charge.
So it's this guy who is engaged. None
Yeah.
of them, the other 2 were not.
That's correct.
They're doing their thing.
That's awesome.
We'll start with C first. He's on his charge.
Defense 13.
Defense 13. I'm 7. Need a 6. That's doubles. I needed those earlier. That hits.
Armor 17.
I am POW 14.
Uh,
Oh God.
so dice minus 3.
Dice minus 3, so take
you-
13.
Cool. Yeah.
Take a second attack. This is going to be the shield bash.
Sounds good. Still defense 13 because didn't roll doubles with the crit dudes.
No, I did not.
That's not how that works.
I'm kind of upset about it. Actually, we'll go ahead and do the shield cannon because I do have the officer. Let's see, I'm rat 5. What's your defense?
Base of 13.
Base of 13.
Do I get the? I do get concealment.
I'm
So
I'm within 3. That doesn't matter.
yep. No. Concealment's always
No,
there.
it still
Okay.
matters.
So I'm technically a 15.
You're a 15. I'm a
Force or down.
5. I
Need a
need a
10.
10.
Always have been, always will be.
They'll get there.
Got close though.
Yeah, got very close. Then we'll do the shield bash.
Do it up. 13.
So I need 6s. Get there. And POW 11. What's your armor?
Dice minus 6.
That's my 6. Take 2.
Got it.
That's right. Soul Stacker.
Officer. We'll go ahead and go. He is going to hit you with his axe. He's a 8. You're a 13?
13. Need
25.
5.
That's 5.
Arm 17. Dice minus 3.
It is. He's actually a POW 15.
He is a POW 15.
Oh.
With
so
like crit
dice
freeze,
minus
which
2.
didn't matter there.
Yeah, didn't matter there. 15.
Oh, he's better.
Dice minus 2. Yeah, he is much better. Dice minus 2.
That's a dead snake.
It's 10.
That's a dead snaky boy. And they are all huddled up. So sweet, we picked him up. That makes me happy. Then we'll go ahead and do Juggy.
Oh, I'm the Juggernaut. Regret nothing.
Superiority. Let me double check the rules on that.
No regrets. No regrets at all.
So his control is 14. If I can charge and have him still use his charge action to hit him, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
So on a charge attack,
Mhm.
he starts inside my command zone, but he's going to leave my command.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you're
can
talking
spend your
about
focus.
spending focus. You
Yeah,
can
spend
spend your
focus.
focus outside of control.
Jacks
That's
are
okay.
different than within
Oh,
Warbeast.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you will not be able to allocate him any focus, including power up, though, when he's
Okay.
outside of your control at the
Okay.
beginning of your next turn.
All right. I am going to charge him.
That's great.
So he is definitely within range.
If only you had a command card that could give you reposition on a model.
Yep.
I already used it.
Well, Matt did not take hit and run, I don't believe.
I did not take it. All right. So he is there.
Hit and run is for cowards. Yeah, well, then I'm a coward.
Defense 13, sir.
Defense 13. I
Ah, no,
am
we'll go command
9.
card when I see
Did
one.
you have to spend 1 to charge?
Yeah, yes, I did. That's what I was checking. So he's a 9 against your 13 and your 4.
Hit him with your
Because
axe.
Spirit gives you +2. Gets there. POW 19.
Dice plus 9.
I don't know if he's going to make it, Rob.
Let's see how this works out for him.
I've
It's
been
bold
rolling like
move,
crap.
Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see. What is how many total boxes does the little testicle have, Rob?
Not much.
I have 14 boxes, sir. Did you,
Let's
did
see.
you roll
Dice
more than a
plus
4?
I did.
dice plus 9 on 11. Let's see. 20. Last time I checked, 20 was indeed greater than 14.
It was great. It was greater than.
Now, of course, I am bad at math. I have failed Calc 3 times, so you never know.
So
I hope
this fine
chat
gentleman-
can verify my math's correct here.
Is going to block as best he can for Irisk.
Ura's gonna die.
Now, you're going to have to chew through a lot of stuff.
He just has to
Interesting.
get one spell testicle over there, because let's be honest, those are just little arc node balls. Unfortunately,
Huh.
that's how Agathon beat.
Am I up?
You are up, sir.
All right, bottom of 2. Neither of you scored?
Incorrect.
No?
He scores 1. Nope. You got to kill the objective first.
Wah,
If
wah.
I have to kill the objective to score the zone,
Yep. Yeah. So mine goes away.
Yep.
I'm going to kill Mark because Mark's been a jerk this entire time. He hasn't been. He has not been supportive
Darn it,
of the
Mark.
infernal method at all.
Well,
That goes.
now he pays the ultimate price for his.
And then I gain 1 more for a
Indignation.
soul, so I'll be up at 10. How many focus do you have on
3.
Rusk?
That's actually probably enough to save him.
What's a Rusk's defense?
I don't know. Let's see how
he's
Rob
behind a wall,
rolls.
so he's got cover.
Give it to me without the cover.
If you have cover. He
15 or
is a defense
14?
15.
15.
Armor 15.
Armor 15. So effectively 3 shots at 19. Oh no, 3 shots at 20.
But you got to beat the defense.
I can beat the defense. That's relatively easy.
Yeah, he's going to hit. So Agathon's feet.
Agathon's
No, I've already used my
is-
feet.
Really?
Yeah, he used his feet first turn.
Oh, I apparently missed that. It's a good thing I'm watching and commentating
So
on this game.
he gets to go because he's angry.
Yep.
That is
I don't
one
know if I can
angry
get within
whore.
3.
Nope. I specifically moved him out of the way.
Wow.
That 1-inch reach on his little crabby claws.
Yeah, it probably gets me there.
Ah.
Yeah, I nudged you. But the question is it worth the charge to? Nah, it's not. Let's just go. So we'll go there, get within 1 inch.
Yep.
Basically, if you repo 3, I should be able to always get back to you.
Okay.
I'm a 7. You're a 10-ish or 11-ish, I assume.
Yeah, I am a 10.
I hit
Okay.
PAL 17. Or
I believe I'm a 20.
That's.
I am a 21.
Dice minus 4. Hey, take nothing. There we go.
As
Alright.
it should be.
Okay. She refills because she gets to refill for free.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do I try and clear out this mass of crap? What did you knock out on the Desolator? Ah, he's good.
I rolled like crap, so yeah, he's up.
The Desolator is good.
I mixed with 2 dudes.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Those guys have this on them.
Do
I'm going to
they-
go ahead and spend 1 to upkeep that.
Okay.
I could fuel him up.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad these guys don't have a shield bonus because it would just get wrecked now.
Sorry, which guys? The
Shock troopers.
yes.
Shock troopers do not have a shield bonus.
Nope.
It's just straight armor. Yeah, I know. It's weird. The Dracoon has a shield.
Huh.
So, why would a shield?
The
Because-
tentacles had chain weapon.
Chain or tentacles ignore shield wall?
Shield wall, yes,
But we're not in.
but
we don't
not
have
base
tentacles
armor.
running around.
Well, there were tentacles running around. I believe the Soul Stalker. had it.
Well, shield wall is now. It's not involving shields at all. It's just a buff. It's just a innate thing that they have, unless it says specifically it bypasses shield wall.
Which I think chain weapon still does.
It's not a chain weapons bypass shields, not shield wall.
Change the text of chain weapon. Ignores shield wall.
Okay.
Icon reference. There's a whole
Okay,
thing.
go for it.
Hold up.
Okay.
We can look while Rob has stepped away. Chain weapon. Attacks with this weapon ignore the buckler and shield weapon qualities and shield wall armor.
Oh wow.
bonus.
Okay, I did not know that. I've been playing wrong. Okay.
It is all good. That's what
That is
practice games
that
are
is
for.
nuts.
One more reason why the gas is going to be a broken light.
Yeah, I mean, against Dusk, I run my bombardiers into it just because shock troopers are just not worth it at that point.
Yeah, because you can't hear Scott at all, who's off camera. It's the Gast, the Dusk Light. That has a crit decap chain weapon, or just a decap chain weapon? Because screw you and all of your fun toys. I want you dead.
I'm gonna have to run bombardiers and just hope I kill it. Like that. That's what I got to do.
The other solution is to just what?
Well, the
POW
initial
14
attack
initial
is
hit.
not blast. I can ignore stealth. I use the other side card for that list.
Although your stupid gas can just have a stealth head, right? That's dumb, and I hate this.
I mean, there are solutions available, which is good. Like there are a lot more solutions to problems within the meta than there used to be because of command cards, which I think is going to be really great. Which I think is really great for the game.
You got to watch out for the bison because it's going to float down and beat you in Thailand
I
or
think
something.
I'm going to go ahead and also give these
bad
guys.
Street Fighter
I'm going to give these guys tough as well.
Don't give him tough.
Oh, you got Grievous?
Entropic Force.
Entropic Force?
Nothing in there is making it a tough roll.
Okay. But I can still move damage around with Sanguine Bond, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Just can't heal.
Okay, I did not know that those guys had Entropic Force. Those are a little crazy.
No one ever plays those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start over here.
Okay.
He's just going to stand right there. I'm going to do my first attack there.
Okay.
I'm a 17. You're an... Actually, you know what? I'm going to get base to base with you.
Sounds good.
Because I want to throw you against that wall and have fun.
Okay. Def 10.
Need a 3. That's a hit on the first one. POW 17, what would we say? Dice minus like a lot, right?
Yeah, it's armor 9. A's armor 21.
Dice minus 4. I'm going to boost the damage.
Okay.
Dice minus 4. Boost the damage.
My poor Dracoon. Nope.
Dice minus 4 is 4 points.
I'll take my 4.
Second attack. Hits. I'm going to leave this one and just do dice minus 4.
Okay.
2 more points.
Yep. Still up.
I'm going to chain attack, grab, and smash and throw you against the wall.
Chain attack, grab, and smash.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. So that
Okay, so you're going to throw me to about right here.
Actually, so the
Yeah,
idea is to basically throw you straight back to right there.
Okay, so,
So I'd
I'm
do
still
like that.
I'm still in the zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try. So I hit. I throw you back. It's POW 14, but I get an extra dice because he hits a wall, right?
Yes, because he hit an obstruction.
So POW 12. POW 12?
Yeah, we are the same size.
Yeah, POW 12. But
POW
I get
12
an
with
extra
3 dice. So you are dice minus 11. And it's not boostable.
What's that little symbol?
Which one?
The little like vacuum cleaner thing?
Sorry,
That's trample.
Okay, cool. Okay.
That's
so
supposed to be a
12
leg, sir.
Dice minus
11. Sorry, dice minus 9.
Dice
I
minus
can
9.
math.
Nothing.
Nothing!
Okay, now
And I
will
cannot be knocked down.
buy an attack. Hits.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and boost the damage for dice minus 4.
Yep.
Got him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
If he does get a tough, he gets. I don't.
Yes,
Well, he
he's a
gets
dragoon.
he
Oh,
gets
he's a dragoon.
dismounted,
Yeah,
so
he gets dismounted.
It's actually within the base.
Within the base?
Yeah. Within
Yes.
the base.
I thought it was Jason. Okay.
no, you are replacing the model with the new model.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I burn all my
Essence.
essence getting there.
Oh, he's gonna poof. Can you give him?
No, I don't poof anymore.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, you do.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
There
they
is
just go
no
inert.
more tithe.
Okay. So what happened? Oh, okay. I thought.
They don't pay for the right to exist like the rest of the
Okay.
world does.
But he doesn't have any essence on him. Even no way to reallocate.
I could.
He could reallocate later, just not
so
this turn.
we're gonna go here.
Okay.
He is going to ask him to shoot something.
I mean,
Okay.
I
He's
guess
gonna
he could
shoot
move
right
up
down
his
that line.
cultists and empower.
Oh,
but
God.
That seems
Well, they all have
rough.
shield wall.
Or not empower. Whatever the cultists do together.
So on this guy, I'm mostly getting the -2 armor out.
Yeah.
So him on him.
Is that unit or is that model?
It's gonna go. No, that's model.
Okay.
So
It's a different kind of cultist.
let me see
Oh,
if the
that's-
Desolator He does. Okay, so
Does
We'll
Legendary
talk
Strike
about that,
trigger on
otherwise
this?
we
not on
It's melee only.
That's melee.
Not that we're monetized
So on
anyway.
the 6 tier 10, need a 4 on the first guy. That's a miss.
Way
Need
to
a
Andrew
4 on
that one
him.
up.
Hits.
Okay.
I need a
That's
4 on
better.
him.
Yep.
Hits.
Ooh, those are
POW
rough.
10, but your armor's -2 on these two guys. POW
Okay.
10, your armor's -2 on him.
Okay,
Guy
so we'll
without
do
shield wall.
we will do Kovnik number. That's Kovnik number 2. He is without shield.
Without you don't get shield wall. You get a shield.
Yeah, I get a shield. So he's got a shield. He is a 19.
19, and that's -2, so he's a
That-
21 base.
He is a 19 base, so 17.
17. So dice -7. Nothing.
Okay.
And then he does get shield wall. Was you're down to an
I'm down to 18.
18. Nothing. Okay. Both of them are -2 then.
Okay.
That's what I really needed there.
Oh, you got to get to him first. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting flanked real hard. Still in the zone. So, but I also have my model there. I also have the objective.
Yeah. Well, that's my objective. That's your objective. Yeah. So
Correct. So we
I
can,
wouldn't score.
Yeah. So I didn't need to send this doofus all the way over there. That was a mistake.
It's all right. Live and learn, right?
Yeah. You will not have line of sight.
No, I can remove that, dude.
Okay.
It's not that hard. It's more about you'll still get the wall.
Yep. I'm forcing you to make decisions. That's what I'm trying to do here. I've never played against Infernals before. I think I'm doing okay.
Fine, yeah.
I did not do enough damage to that guy.
Especially if it's an IP.
Do stealth and cover stack?
Uh,
Correct. Okay.
So you can get benefits from both. Yes, that is absolutely a thing. But yeah, they are mutually kind of exclusive. Sorry, they are not mutually exclusive, but they usually don't get the benefits of both. Thank you, Scott. They are not inclusive of each other.
Okay.
Words are hard.
And you still got enough in the tank for another summon, so.
You know, it's a good thing I didn't spend years like talking for a living or anything like that. Wait a minute.
I'm going to move this guy to right here, and he's going to do a shot. He's going to go this way.
Can you do that if he's engaged? Because he was.
I was engaged.
We got to double check, see if he's within 2 inches. Oops.
I didn't.
Microphone
measure, so I'll
down.
just, I can't actually do it no matter what. I was just trying to get him a little bit out of the way.
Yeah.
So I'll just stay right there. I'm going to go ahead and do his shot right there.
Okay.
So he'll do straight down this line, hitting those two.
Yep.
10s on this guy and 10s on this guy still, right?
Yep. He does not have concealment, so yeah.
4 hits,
Okay.
and 4 hits.
Okay.
POW 10, armor's -2.
Armor's -2, 18.
How did these guys get into 20s?
Shield wall. They're
This guy.
Shield wall.
They come with shield wall?
That's
Yes,
a dope.
they do.
No. That's a
The
that-
demo core have
yeah. The
shield
demo
wall.
core doesn't have shield wall.
Yes, they do.
What?
Yeah, they gave him shield wall.
Oh, because they took the other thing away.
Yeah, they took a lot of stuff away from demo core. They get shield wall because of officer.
Oh,
Because of Dragos.
okay.
Wait, what?
That's fine.
Dragos gets granted shield wall,
So you're
granted
20 down
vengeance.
to an 18, dice -8.
Rude.
1 point to him.
Okay, 1 point to A.
You can pick anywhere you want.
It's gonna stay on A.
Cool. And then on him, armor 20 down to 18 as well for
Yep.
him. Dice, no, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, but I accomplished what I needed to
Yep.
accomplish. Actually, he's -2, but I still didn't roll enough.
Yeah, I mean
Because he's at -4 now.
Dragos.
Okay.
The only reason to take.
Okay.
Drago.
Now, go and pulse you to get your armor at super minuses.
I enroll extra dice on the guys that should have. That's my fault. I forgot I had battle lust. I should have been rolling 4 dice into you on those charge rolls that actually hit.
Whoopsie doodles.
I dupes. It's okay. NBD.
But now the Desolator shall roam free and desolate.
Please hit me in melee.
He is going to pulse.
Yep.
For -2 armor.
Yep. So they will be at a 16.
I feel like what just happened there is tell me you're a sub without telling me you're a sub.
Well, no, I
Please
can do
hit me
about
in melee. Please. Whip me, O Infernal Masters.
He's going to go here.
Okay.
She's going to cast influence at him.
Okay.
I forget she has that spell at all. It's such a...
I'm going to see what that weapon, what that axe is going to do to stuff.
I guess.
Influence on him. I'm a 6. You're a 10, so I need a 4.
He's a 7. Or is it based off of your arcane? Or is it
Yeah,
based
my arcane.
Okay.
So 6. I hit.
And you shatter him.
I'm going to hit. No. That's a hit to hit.
Okay.
Now he's going to do his melee attack on that guy.
You freeze him.
No.
He rolls to hit.
I rolls to hit with you.
Oh,
Now
okay.
I take control. Now I roll to hit.
Okay.
So now I'm going to roll to hit that guy.
Okay.
You're an 8.
Yes.
So anything
I'm a
7? 7? Or
Should be a
what's his
9.
ma- what's-
Should
Okay,
be a
so-
9.
So he is
Right?
This
They're
guy.
base 10.
Did you take control of this guy or this guy?
This guy. You're
Oh,
a leader.
okay. Oh, you took control of the leader. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking control of your leader.
Okay, he's 8.
Okay, so anything but, because
Oh,
I'm going to
Matt
swing
8.
at this.
Sorry.
So you also lose shield wall. He is no longer part of the unit. He's under his control.
Oh, I'm hitting a different guy. I'm hitting someone in a different unit.
Yes.
I
A
need to
shock
craft
trooper
that.
is
I
going to
wanna-
get hit by Dragos.
Yeah, the shock trooper's getting hit by Dragos. I hit. It's not a crit.
No crit. No
So,
free.
what's the power of his weapon?
16.
16. You are -6 armor right now. So you're down to a 14.
Yep.
Jiminy
dice plus two.
Christmas.
Dice plus 2. That would be 9 points of damage to the middle guy.
Okay.
9 points of damage. Yeah, he explodes.
Okay. Cool beans. I'm going to go ahead and cast Influence once more.
Okay.
I am going to do it on Dragos again.
Okay.
Can you target the same model more than once a turn with influence?
Double check. That is a good question.
Just in case.
I cannot. Let's
All right.
target. Let's target.
The guy in front of him is your
Nope,
best target.
I can't. I gotta be not engaged in melee.
What's casting the influence?
Her through this.
Okay, your model isn't engaged in melee.
No, your model.
Okay.
I want to be able to roll against.
Well, but are you adding the in defense? Sorry, the in.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want. I don't want to.
Oh, okay. I see what you. I see what's going on.
Otherwise, I have to roll the in defense stuff, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
14. I mean, I could boost a hit, which I probably will have to. Darn, I really wanted to just keep hitting Dragos because that was awesome.
And you're also rolling 3 dice, so because he was battle listed.
Oh, God. Yeah, well.
I don't know if I
He
get
was-
the benefit of battle list.
You do because it's upkeep.
I mean, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but, well,
He's dead.
influence, I think battle.
It buffs
because
weapon
When I
damage.
take control of you, he's no longer part of the unit.
Oh,
so-
okay, that makes sense.
So, but is it friendly or was it just faction? Because I think the spell is just faction.
That's one of those privateer press things.
It remains on the unit. Okay, so it's not part of the unit while that happens. Got it.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and do it on this one, and I will boost it to hit.
Okay.
Rules
So
be weird
this guy
sometimes.
right there. the
He's a
first guy.
14. Because he's engaged.
Actually, you know what? I'll do it on this guy.
Okay.
That guy. You're still engaged.
Yeah.
So I'm a 6. You're 14. I need an 8.
Yep.
I boosted the to hits. I hit.
Yep.
We're going to take him, and we will smack on... Oh, let's smack on the guy who's minus 4. So we're going to try and hit him.
Jiminy Christmas.
He's Mat 7.
That's up.
So anything but... Hey, I critted him.
Okay.
So you are now stationary. That's kind of fun. And your armor is minus
That is a
4
2 and a
right
2.
now.
Yep.
Now that you're stationary, do I...
That is an extra die. He
That's
does
an
have
extra die.
shatter.
That is actually extra.
That is actually 3 dice damage
3 dice damage on him.
on a POW 16 against an arm. Very sad.
Minus 4 on him.
Yeah. Vengeance is triggered though, but yes.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pick up that unit. We'll see. Minus 4 on him?
Yep.
What's his armor?
Armor is
16? Because
16,
20
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So, and then POW
Straight
16.
dice.
Straight dice, 3 dice. That
He
would
explodes.
be... He explodes.
We are getting a lot more technical than I would have liked to with this, but I am now curious, does that actually trigger vengeance? Because it is controlled by an enemy model.
Enemy model for the duration of.
All right, so I'm
Okay.
being told it's an enemy model during the duration of influence because that dealt damage that would trigger vengeance.
This is super interesting,
What a-
guys. Like,
what
I'm
a-
like, okay, so
what
she's
a
out.
set of interactions from
That
Red
was-
Bull.
I'm getting absolutely destroyed now. So
Well, I mean, I'm also, first of all, I'm taking a crap ton of time to figure this stuff out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, well, what if I do this, plus this, plus this?
yeah, I should have picked him up. That was very poor. I also missed some dice, additional die, which wouldn't have done that much because I missed with so many attacks. So an extra like 9 damage, maybe I'm missing. Wouldn't have taken out the Desolator.
Our little dice camera is fidgety. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to
Is
get
it there and then the
non-slip stuff
harmonious
to
him?
Yep.
put underneath the dice tray. You know the rubber mats for inside of like kitchen stuff.
Charge.
There's a number of things that would help. Just anything with any kind of actual friction on the bottom of that tray would help. Duct tape.
How do you have so much armor skew? That's ridiculous.
I have a
haven't
minus 6.
Yeah, that's ridiculous for Mark IV. Like that was Mark
Chris-
III.
Because he's got Infernals.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they were supposed to tone that stuff down.
Okay, I'm going to charge.
Mhm.
Right there.
And you have no death fixing, do you?
I only have my magic attacks.
Yeah. Yeah. So the way you beat this is death skew. Looks like.
Okay, first attack there. I'm a 5 up to a 7.
Okay.
What am I not rolling on there anymore? You are. Okay. 5 to a 7. So anything but again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
Yep. I am
Minus 6 to your armor.
I'm a 12.
Because you're 18 base. Yeah.
Like your armor skew is ridiculous. They need to fix that. Like armor 4 I can kind of get, but armor 6 now.
9 to 11. So dice minus 1. Dice minus 1. He's dead.
Yeah,
He
he's super
explodes.
dead. We don't get any other attacks on anybody else, so that's good at least for that guy or for that unit.
Okay. So,
I'll be impressed if you can pick them up. Question is, how do you want to try to pick them up?
I honestly don't know if I can.
No, like you have to get into melee with them, and that's not good. Like Agathon's going to be able to do some work. Don't get me wrong. You're going to be able to go through that arc node.
No, Agathon actually would have to move up.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good for him.
I have some defensive tech to help me if I have to move up, but it's
Yeah, you want to stay back because honestly, unless things go really, really well for me, my last ditch is probably to murder your caster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I mean,
kill him in the
like,
face. This game's easy
if-
if you roll 6 to kill Striker.
Yeah. Like it,
That's a catchphrase
like
of
you
ours.
have to
It's
keep
trademarked now.
Agathon
It's
out
ours.
of trouble. Because if he gets into anywhere near trouble, like if I somehow pull off a charge, it's over for you. But
Okay.
Well, if Agathon also doesn't have a giant stack of essence.
Oh yeah, he has a giant stack
and
of
horrors to transfer to, because that's the other kicker.
Yeah, like they have Battle Lust on them, and
You see, and God forbid you get off of crit freeze.
yeah, oh
So-
yeah, like there's a chance.
Yeah.
Is like blowback
you're
is a
saying
thing.
there's a
No, I mean,
So
like,
you're
I
saying
could, depending on what you
there's a
transfer to, I could blow back and completely
It's-
wreck your day.
I'm going to add that to the list.
These
of
guys,
soundbites
do
we
these
need.
guys have retaliatory strike going?
Yes, they do,
They do,
and they
okay.
also have vengeance, which has been granted
Yeah.
if he stays alive. The retaliatory strike is model unit. Vengeance is granted, but they do have Sanguine Bond on. And unfortunately, he has anti-tough stuff around me. So, like, my tough card would do jack. So, like, my army relies on him not running huge armor skews and tough avoidance, which is, I thought I had a better chance.
This guy is still not activated.
I am doing fairly well regardless. Mm-hmm. Cadres are going to help a lot. Like
Well-
if they come out with 5, yeah, eventually. Like right now, like it's if you run into the wrong thing, it's over.
So it's also worth keeping in mind that the Mark 5, oh my God, Mark 4
Fly
rules.
over here and tear the zone.
The Mark IV rules are designed with the newer
within 11.
prime armies, not the legacy prime armies in mind. So things like the spell rack. So that way, not only do I have different casters for each of my 2 lists potentially, but I also have spells that allow me to specialize for each of those 2 lists. So that way, it's easier within an army to have armor heavy and then pivot with the other army to something else.
We're going to be very reliant on cadres for the short time. Yeah, well, we'll see. Like, well, I'm foreseeing at least 3 for Caterer. We're going to have, like, a heavy weapons, which is your Colossals. Hopefully Behemoth, but we'll see. You're going to have a Grey Lord. Hey, I love Behemoth. And Behemoth would solve a lot of my problems.
So I'm going to go here.
Behemoth is my pet Jack.
He's going to spend this to move Curse of Shadows to those guys.
You're probably going to have a cadre for Grey Lords, which could, and some of these things could actually include casters as well. They've been open to that. You could
I'm a 9, you're a 10, so anything but.
Anything
I'm
but.
gonna-
got
No.
there.
Curse of Shadows moves over to these guys.
Yay, Curses Shadows are red.
You actually moved him up.
I have to.
Okay.
Like I said, there's a defensive tech in here, whereas if you kill a dude, I teleport 6 inches away. So it gives me a little bit of a defensive.
I can run an unstoppable card and get to your guy.
No. Like you hit and then I teleport 6 inches away.
Oh, it's if you hit, not on.
If you kill one of my, in order to get to him, you've got to clear one of these guys, and I'll teleport backwards 6 inches. I'm gonna
If
go ahead
only
and
you had
cast
MKIV and they were ghostly and could move through
at.
models.
I'm gonna cast at him.
If only.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a Hellfire.
This was a giant mistake.
Scored a point.
No, I didn't know.
Well, you scored a point last turn.
No, I didn't,
Oh no, you didn't. Yeah, because of that.
because I did not know
the
that
objective,
rule.
yeah.
So
Oh, so I'm a.
okay.
We're learning.
Anything but to hit him.
Yep.
Hits. I'm gonna boost the damage. POW 14 armor on them is -4, so down to 16.
they're 16s.
Dice -2
Yep.
on your character.
On Dragos.
Dice -2. That would be 8 points.
8 points.
You can allocate that however you like.
Yep, I'm moving stuff around. We are going to put
Sanguine Bond.
2, 2, and 4.
Do you go to zero camp? That's
I mean, it's the name of the
that's
channel.
the name of the channel, man.
Are you going to 0?
I should not. I should not.
You shouldn't,
that's,
because I might pull something out of my.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Hey.
there is a
Out of your Alfredo.
more than reasonable chance
Italian for the word.
you do something that I regret.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn him into a heavy. We'll turn him into a tormentor.
Yeah.
I get to do that for free
How for free?
because of him. It's
Oh,
his special
it's
rule.
a special rule on him. Okay.
Yeah.
Not just for me. Like, this is the first time I'm going in Infernals, so I've, like, watched this army once, and it was you. So,
I am
oh, that guy is-
I am not going to go to 0 because that would be
Yeah.
silly, and do
And
not
I
do
would
silly
do
things.
everything I could to make you pay for it. And I've got tools. Like, all I need to do is shoot through my Kovnik and kill that guy.
So I am done
Well,
with
but
shooting
again,
on
that would
these
make him
guys.
teleport. 'cause he
It
gets a
would,
free
but
spell.
I can catch up.
Another 6 inches, really.
Desperate Pace, Vengeance.
Yeah, that might actually do it.
So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
He's going to have him shoot. He's going to shoot down this line again.
Okay.
Still think it's ridiculous you have ancillary attack, but you know, it's all good.
Does he have dual? He has dual attack. Does he have pistol?
He does.
Okay.
I hit the first guy. Hey,
Okay.
that's all I really cared about.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit the second guys because that rolling dice is important. Hits and hits.
No.
Misses the last guy. So on him, he is now -6 armor, so he's down to a 14.
Yep.
It's POW 10.
Okay. That's my score.
That would be 7 points.
God.
You can allocate that however you like.
I think that guy is dead.
No.
What?
7 points.
7.
No. Like, I understand he's not dead. You can allocate it out, but does that not drop someone?
He can give it to Atanas too.
No,
You
I
can't give it to Atanas.
Oh, he's not.
It's-
I
it's just the
have
demo
plenty of
core
available,
unit.
So.
Okay.
7.
I would have turned
So
that
you
guy
allocated
into
3 so far, right?
dead.
Or no, you haven't allocated anything.
I'm actually gonna have him take all of
Okay, so he just dies.
it. He just dies.
Yeah. No, I think that's the right call.
Okay. Next guy that I hit, his armor is -4 right now.
Oh, now it is important to note actually for Sanguine Bond, all of this is Simo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that one guy.
He needs to explode.
Yeah.
-4 armor on him.
Yep.
What's his armor?
Armor is
Oh, that's a Kovnik though, right?
15.
15.
Yeah, he's
so
not
dice
what I-
-5.
Yep.
2 points to the comic.
Yep. He's still.
Well,
he's,
you weren't Sanguine Bonding him anyway because he's different.
That is Kovnik 2.
That's what that Kovnik gets for being different.
And how much did he
dare
take?
he.
2 points.
2 points.
Okay.
I'm still here.
I'm still standing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
For how much that matters. With that extra heavy, like that's not good. I should not have thrown this guy over here.
Yes.
Cleaning him up would have. If I had just thrown the juggy at him, he'd be dead. Yeah, that was a mistake. I did not realize what was up with the objectives. So
That's right. Live and learn.
He will walk
Live and
right
learn.
here.
okay. What are you going after?
I'm going to do a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with a spray right there.
Okay.
On the Kovnik, I need a 4. That's a hit.
Okay.
And on the next guy, I need a 4. That's a hit.
Yep.
POW 10. What we say? Dice minus.
He's 15.
Dice minus 5. One more
No.
point to that Kovnik.
Yep.
And on him, he is only armor -2 right now.
Yep.
So 18, dice minus 8. Oh my gosh, 3 points to him. Roll dice. That's what you do.
Okay,
Jiminy
so
Christmas.
3
Okay,
points
then.
on Shock Trooper 2, Model C. He's dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he wouldn't have gotten tough. I'm going to do my second shot on him.
Yep.
Right there. Just one model. That's.
Yep.
Oh, can I actually hit? Oh,
It
I
has
can
to
hit
be-
all 3.
Okay.
Center to center. I'm going to target him.
Okay.
Center to center. I clip all 3. So on him, that's a 4 hits. On Dragos or whoever that dude
Yes,
is,
Dragos.
that's a hit.
Yep.
And on the last guy over there, that's a hit.
Yep.
Okay, his armor -6
Yep.
is what?
14.
14. So dice -4 on him, nothing.
Okay.
Dragos -6.
Yep.
Because Dragos is part of the unit, right?
Correct.
So dice -4 on him. 3 points on Dragos.
Yep. Still up.
And he's only going to be.
This is pretty miserable.
I would clock. I've already clocked myself multiple times over now.
It's all right. I'm just getting bodied.
Okay. And then he's only dice minus 4.
Yep.
So 16.
Yep.
Dice minus 6. 1 point to him.
Yep. Still up.
Then I will do his melee attack. I'm going to do it on the Kovnik.
Okay. You do not want to get smacked.
Does the Kovnik hit back?
Kovnik does not hit back.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the Kovnik.
Yeah.
So Kovnik, I should have 2 melee attacks, and he should have dual attack because that's what the Desolator does. He does. Awesome. So first claw, I am a 6, so I need a 4. That's a hit.
Yep.
I am going to boost the damage on this one.
Okay.
I am POW 14, and you are
A 15.
dice minus 4.
Yeah.
So dice minus 1?
Yeah.
Or dice minus 1?
Yeah. It's probably going to blow up.
9 points.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool beans. And then I'll do my second attack on him.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just going to take that shot. If you kill me, I kill you. So that's good. So hits,
Okay.
POW 14, and we determined their dice minus 6, so they're arm 14.
Arm 14.
Straight dice. 9 points.
Sorry. I'm just, this is just miserable at this point.
I know, but we want to keep it PG.
Yeah.
Or PG-13.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the charge here. He'll charge to there.
Okay. I think we're done.
You want to call it?
Yeah, I think we're done.
I can't pick up the entire set, but I'm gonna finish a lot of it.
Yeah, no, at this point, like, I should have brought the Juggy in over here. I did not know about that objective rule. That's obnoxious. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered trying to score that point. That was useless. Honestly, my dice betrayed me. There was nothing I could do there. I had to pick him up.
If you pick him up, that's a significant, because that minus 2 that I just kept, and I will tell you, I don't normally play wretches. That is stupidly good.
Yeah,
Ancillary attack's great, especially when you're fighting low def armies like Armored Korps.
yeah.
And
Where
you
he's like,
don't need to boost your hits.
You basically
I hit.
put in the perfect list against me. So there's.
What's weird is I didn't expect it to be the perfect list.
Well, your arm skew is so good, and it was pretty miserable.
Yeah, Withering, Curse of Shadows, and then the Hermit, bringing that 6-point
Minus
armor
6.
swing.
Yeah, that
hurts.
is ridiculous. Like, that is.
Am I the only army with a minus 6 in it?
Yes.
Still left?
Crix has a -5.
Crix has a minus 5.
They need to fix that. They
Well,
absolutely-
yes, Crix needs a -9 again.
No, no, they don't. Not with how Mark IV is built.
So I mean, I actually don't disagree. I actually think the problem is that it's a 6-point armor swing in Infernals. I think it needs to cap at 4 or 5.
I think it needs to be 4. Just straight across the board, and then give some mat fixing in return.
So with the decrease in armor stacking, I think a cap of a -5 or a -4 armor swing is sufficient.
Yes.
Now that being said, that may change in the future. But for right now, I think stacking the Withering and Curse of Shadows and the Hermit all at the same time is really rough.
Yeah.
Now that being said, you're only going to see that in a list with Agathon and the Hermit. The Hermit has not as much utility per se in Infernal's list anymore because you don't have
But
to
he's
pay a tithe.
impossible to get rid of.
He is, and that's probably why you'll see him in Infernal list is that solo is
Blast
going to.
actually is really good at zapping him. Because you hit something next to him, you kill that, and bang.
Well, sure, but that's been the case ever since forever.
Yeah.
So that hasn't changed.
Yeah, against you, I would probably bring in my bombardiers if I didn't realize.
I will
this
tell you,
piece.
the bombardiers would vape my infantry.
Yeah.
Like that
Oh,
whole
yeah.
first set, they're just all gone, right? Like I wouldn't have
No,
gotten.
it's
Yeah, 'cause-
horrifying. Actually.
Yeah,
yeah.
and the big
Well,
problem.
so here's again what I say, which is
Yeah.
even one unit of bombardiers changes this fight.
Yeah,
I
the shock troopers are really, really good.
they're good, but you only need one squad.
So, but
You
I
need
disagree.
one.
something else to think about, Matt, is battle lust on bombardiers.
Oh yeah,
Even in melee, POW 13 weapon masters still do work.
oh yeah, absolutely. I've done it before.
Yeah, and then they've got crit shred on top of that, just in case.
Yeah, the reason I brought this list specifically is I'm trying to test the Dracoon and trying to see if
He did better than I expected.
like
I think
he's
so, too.
like he's a good
He almost
contest.
dropped a heavy.
Yeah,
Well,
I-
to be fair, it's a horror. They're,
Yeah,
they're
but
really
still,
glass
But
cannon.
I'm better than I was. Arm 19 is.
yeah, no, they're really good now.
Well, they're not really good, but they're better.
They're not Kador, but Kador is only at 20.
Can you battle lust your Dracoon? I don't think you can. I think it's target.
It's
unit.
model unit.
Is it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want you to think about battle lusting your Dracoon.
But that's
If-
it's 6 inches range.
So you get it on him on first turn.
Yeah.
And then he wanders off. And then your opponent has a threat of a 5-die POW 14 with a follow-up 3-die POW 14 and a follow-up 3-die POW 11.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Because it's I don't know, does battle it's just an extra die damage or is it on melee attacks only? Okay, so I don't think that works on the shield.
It works on the shield bash.
Sorry, not the shield gun.
Correct.
But that's still a with the charge, it's 3 dice to hit, 5 dice damage on a POW 14, which is nuts. And then you still have a 2 dice POW 14, and then a 3 dice POW 11 means that damage output is effectively just 3 POW 14s with a lot of dice.
Honestly,
rough.
I like the Dracoon over the tankers in this particular list.
Not having countercharge hurts.
Yeah.
I actually think the Dracoon with Sorsha helps because it helps you proc.
Tried it. It was bad.
Well,
Yeah, you might
yeah,
wanna
you
try
had
it again.
cloud
Gotta
wall
blend it.
issues, but that's
Yeah.
a whole other thing.
I
So-
don't like Sorsha's
Yeah,
feet, man.
I
I like a Rust
Sorsha's
feet.
feet is not good.
I like a Rust feet so much better.
Yeah, a Rusk, like we
And
have.
especially in our meta, dude.
Yeah.
We have
with
with
one-
the Eyeless Sight card, and all you gotta do
Oh,
is
no,
have
I
one
get that,
infantry
yeah.
with the Eyeless Sight. You go through the cloud. And,
See, no, you're preaching to the choir on this. I get it.
Yeah, it's like I did not realize.
But
this
gang
was
is amazing.
No, it's flank.
Flank,
The flank
flank.
is
Yeah,
amazing.
Flank is amazing
Because it's
and
even better
Redline's
than
good
gang.
too. But the problem with Sorsha is she's missing that fifth spell, and her feet is awful. Like her feet should be more like Borka's.
Her feet does not have the same mileage that it used to. That is absolutely fair.
So I will say I would have ignored that.
That's-
used him to kill the snake.
Oh yeah,
And then charged those
The-
guys deep into my
yeah.
lines.
Those that was the
And
original
also too
plan.
because these guys would have had backstrike.
Mhm.
So you kill one of my stupid infantry.
There's
and then
no
you kill another.
backstrike bonus. What do you? Oh, you mean the
Don't they have the-
backswing? No,
They don't have that ability.
they do
anymore?
not have backswing.
So they get one attack at POW 16.
See,
Garbage.
Yeah.
Do something else.
Yeah. So with no, if I had known that this was going to happen, I would not have actually set up my army that way. I would have just let this go and forced you to take care of that, and then I would have put my.
Remember, I can score the zone without this. You have to. You can score this zone.
I could move a Tannis, or I could do anything else over here just to stall you,
Right.
and then pick up your stuff.
now Matt, to Rob's point earlier, though, he definitely clocked. We've
Yeah.
now been running the stream for almost 2 hours of gameplay,
That
minus
little-
your deployment.
That little mechanism.
And you have to keep in mind that death clock, as written right now, is I think 45 minutes
minutes.
per side.
Yeah.
Rob definitely went over that time.
Yeah, and that's fine. We're learning, we're doing stuff, but I'm just it gives me ideas on like how to improve my play, and that's important. Like
So the one thing I would say is, I don't think you need 2 units of mana war in this.
I would go
One
down-
of each. And to be honest, I am still not set on these guys. They don't do. What do they do?
They
Like you whiffed after a heavy. You would have been infinitely better to bring another one of those guys.
Well, the thing is that Eras really wants infantry. He has no jack support.
Yeah.
None.
Well, he has Iron Flesh and
Superior-
Battle Lust now, both of
Battle
which
Lust.
impact.
Can you imagine a battle lust with
you
No,
can't
it's-
target
yeah,
jacks.
it's model unit.
Warrior
model
model
unit.
unit. Okay, that distinction is the important part. Well,
So-
so gentlemen, if it's all right, I'm actually going to stop you real quick because as much as we'd love to talk shop and get things deconstructed, we are done with the game, so we're going to go ahead and end the stream.
they want to hear all my wisdom, Andrew.
That's too bad because I just muted you. I have the power here. I would like to thank Enchanted Grounds, their location here in Littleton, Colorado, for hosting us here. Just once again, we are down here on Wednesday evenings, starting about 5 or 6 o'clock at night. So if anyone ever finds themselves in this neck of the woods, please feel free to come in and enjoy us. Otherwise, we are planning on being back to our normal Wednesday scheduling here moving forward. So expect us here online again at 6:15 next week on Wednesday. Again, 6:15 Mountain Time. Rob's wisdom is Rob's wisdom is I don't want to disparage him too much, but come on. We'll all live without it. But thank you to everyone who watched us here this evening and who is going to watch us on YouTube later. We appreciate it. You're very welcome for running the show. We thank you all. Greg will be taking over next week for us, as I will be actually otherwise occupied. So look forward to him next Wednesday again at 6:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy your evenings, and have a happy holidays.